So two things right off the bat. Yeah, this is a nice car, but it smells like ass. Somebody was smoking in here, and I'm not a smoker. I don't like that kind of stuff. Also, this car was given to me with no fuel in it. We have, what does that say? 19 miles till empty. Jesus. Oh my God, guys. We have to get our shit together over here. Hey guys, so while we make this drive over to Dothan, Alabama to pick up the part for my truck, and I have you here for a second, let me just remind you, we are doing a free giveaway at the channel. We're actually doing two, one at the 25,000 subscriber mark, one at the 50. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, and all you have to do to be involved with this is subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and you're automatically entered to win. And guys, this is all random, so the winner will be chosen when we get to that 25,000 subscriber mark. I'm looking forward to doing this. Thank you all for checking out this video, and now back to Jason. So November, right? November is just, it's my month. I don't know. I had a pretty good 2020 so far. Yeah, we've all had some ups and some downs. November is kicking my ass right now. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of losing it here. So last week was pretty rough, really low income. We grossed 3,600 bucks. The take home was a little bit over 600. Like, I can't live on that. My personal bills they're a lot. I've got two brand new 2019 vehicles. We bought both of those right off the lot. We've got the house, we've got other things going on. I've got a daughter, so back home bills are a little expensive. I can't live on $600 a week. Hell, I couldn't live on 1,200 bucks a week. I couldn't live on 1,500 bucks a week. So 600, it hurt me really bad last week. Going into this week though, we're currently in a rental car going over to Dothan, Alabama, because the purge valve on my truck blew. As most of you guys know, semis run on air. As far as the transmission goes, the brakes go, there's a lot of components. It all runs on air. And when air builds up too much, it needs to escape at some point in the system. So there is a purge valve at the bottom of the air dryer, which is located just underneath the driver's side of the truck. Guys, I'm not an expert. I'm not a mechanic. I don't work for Volvo. So if you're gonna hit me in the comment section, just know I probably agree with whatever you're thinking in your mind. But anyway, so over the past few months, actually over the past year, I have had the purge valve go out 3 separate times. The first time was around December of last year. The second time was in, I want to say, March. And then the third time was a few weeks ago in October, when we took the truck up to Pennsylvania for my dad's birthday. So on the way leaving Pennsylvania, heading back home, I've got the family with me. The purge valve went out again. Now the cool thing about that happening was I had an extra purge valve in the truck. It's really easy to change out. It takes me like barely 10 minutes to do. I climb underneath, I put the little things in there, I twist the thing off, and boom, there it's out. Put the thing back in, and it's really simple and easy to do. They cost around $45 at the dealership. So my problem is I used mine before and I didn't replace it. So now I have to head over to Volvo to go pick up another one. And yeah, so then I got an hour drive back. So Enterprise was an hour walk from the truck. And then there's an hour drive to Volvo, then an hour drive back. And then I'm gonna have to drop off the car. I went over to Enterprise and I spoke with the woman there, and I said, is there a way when I come back, if I drop it off same day, that you guys can give me a ride back over to my truck? She said because of, you know, the pandemic, global situation, Enterprise does not offer that anymore, I guess. You can sometimes sweet talk people into giving you a ride. I did it while I was out in Washington. I had to rent a car, and the guy, yeah, no problem, drove me back. It was like 3 or 4 minutes out of the way, so it wasn't anything too bad. I didn't really care about walking it. It would have taken me 20, 30 minutes max, but he gave me a ride. maybe I'll be able to talk somebody into doing it today, but just in case I don't, it's an extra hour ride back or walk back. So anyways, 4 hours of travel right now to replace this one purge valve, because I tried to buy one the other day when I went in to go get the oil change at my last video, but they didn't have any there at that place. But anyway, so shit happens, and now we're on the road. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we've got our part here. This is going to be the one. This is the purge valve, and since it is sealed, we're not going to open it up just yet. We'll open it up, and I'll show you guys what it is when we get back to back over to the truck. So yes, guys, I was able to get the truck off of the highway, and I parked over here behind a Walmart. I'm gonna go and start up the truck, and I will show you exactly what the purge valve is on the bottom, so you can have like an idea of what's actually wrong with it. And you'll be able to hear the air just pouring out of it. So let me go ahead and start it up. All right, so you just had the opportunity to hear what it actually sounds like when that purge valve is bad. The air is just pouring out nonstop. The truck does not hold air. So we've got the new one here. Already got some gloves on. Let's get rid of that glare. There we go. So I'm going to open this one up really quick. Just put that in there. Put this up. I'll show you guys what the actual parts are here and the assembly on how you put it together. And then we'll go onto the truck, and I'll show you exactly where it's at. I'll take out the old one, and then we'll put this new one in, and we'll start it up and we'll get it going. So when you open up the box, you have your parts in there. You have the exterior enclosure. You have your internals that we're gonna put together. We have the O-rings and some lube there for them. Haha, he said lube. And then in here, there's like 18 different languages of how you can put this together. So that's for like everybody. And here's everything opened up. Like I said, we have our schematic here. This is going to be the exterior enclosure, and we're gonna go ahead and put this together right now. I've done this quite a few times before, so I already know how everything works. O-ring is gonna go down here at the bottom. So that one is gonna go in there. That fits there. So that's gonna be number 10 here. Then we're gonna put our spring in for number 9. Number 8 is going to be another O-ring, which is gonna go right on top of here. Then we're going to mess with this section here, which is gonna be this piece here. It goes this way. We have on this side, this little O-ring that looks like this. This actually goes around here. So give me a second. Trying to do this one-handed, of course. My tripod is in the truck anyway. All right, there you go. We got it. Did we get it? There we go, we got that. And that is gonna go down here into the bottom, and it actually sits into this groove here. So as you can see, there's a groove there. Give me a second, we push this in there. It sits in that groove. There you go, so that is in there. Next, you're gonna have this O-ring here. This actually goes on this piece here, right in this groove. We're gonna save that for a little bit later because I have to put lube on it, and I don't wanna get my gloves all dirty while I'm still trying to film this. But basically what happens next after that would be this piece here. You're gonna have this ring. This here is actually going to go over this. So let me take this out, and that's gonna go over this just like this. and sit right in there. So after we get this piece on here, we get our O-ring on. We're gonna have 2 more O-rings. One is going to go right here on the top, and then this other one is going to go up inside the actual area where the purge valve will go, which is going to be this section right here. Anyways, that's how you put it together. This, of course, is the ring that will hold it in from the outside. So let's go under the truck and start getting this all together, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, so we are under the truck now, and this is the actual unit here. This is gonna be the air dryer. You can see the filter there up on top of it, and we're directly under the driver's side of the truck. This right here is the purge valve. Sorry, my gloves aren't really super tight. But this is the purge valve here, and this is the ring there that's on the inside. Cotter ring, I don't really know what you'd want to call that by name. Somebody can put that in the comments, I guess. But right now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get that ring off, then this will pull out. For this, I'm using a flathead screwdriver, and where's the other one? Here it is. This is our little pincher tool here. I will not use this tool to get it out, because getting it out is actually super, super easy. It's nothing more than just putting this screwdriver in there and then prying this off, and it will come out. Usually I use 2 hands because it's gonna snap. Oh, cool. That comes off there, and then boom, there's everything there. So we're back up top. I took off my gloves because I had to make a phone call. I'm not gonna bother putting on a new pair and wasting them. We'll just wash our hands. Let's grab all of our parts here. Let's head down to the bottom and we get this stuff going. So I have no idea how the video is gonna come out, but we're gonna go ahead, hit record, get started, and whatever comes out, we will put that in the video. All right, next we have our washer that's already inside the housing. We're gonna put our spring in there. We're gonna put our other washer on top of it. Then last but not least, we're gonna put our last O-ring around the top of our housing. Get the O-ring all lubed up, and we're all set to go in. And when you're putting this on there, that spring will compress, so you'll wanna push it in. And most of the time, I try and wedge it within the groove there, and that groove is where this ring is gonna sit. So I'll wedge it into the groove first, so it'll stay there, because if it's not in, it'll just fall back out. So wedge it into the groove. Let's go ahead and get our little pliers here on. All right, so we've got our ring in. Of course, it's not 100% set just yet. We're gonna go ahead and tap that, get this set into place. Here we go, so it's gonna spread out. See, there, and on this back side. And we are now all in there. So now our ring is on here. What we're gonna be looking for is this little gap here. Let me get this to, there you go. So you see it's not touching the center part of the housing as well as there. And then the ring goes around, and even in the back, it's not touching the center part of the housing. That means that it's all locked into the groove there. Because inside here, as you can see, sort of, there's a groove in there where that ring actually sits to lock that in place. But anyways, we now have that on there. It's going to work perfect. We're gonna go ahead, clean everything up, go start the truck, let it build air, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. All right guys, so we just gave it our quick dry start. Aired it almost all the way up to 120. I went ahead and cut it off. It's holding air pretty well. As you can tell, we have no sound of air leaking. So am I gonna say that it's fixed? Definitely not. I probably need to get the air dryer replaced as well as a few other things. But for right now, it's gonna get us back on the road. It's a quick, easy fix. The part cost usually around $45 to $50. This place charged me 65 bucks, which is a lot more than what I'm used to paying for something like this. But anyways, I've got the old spare stuff down here on the floor. We're gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up, wash the hands off because now we're all dirty, and then I will be getting out of here. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so it's later at night. I'm about 25, maybe 30 minutes away from my drop off in Tampa. Of course, because it's later at night, I'm not able to do it today, or else I definitely would to get it out of the way. But we drove the rest of the way down here. We haven't had any issues with the purge valve. Everything's been working really great and should work great for quite a while. So hopefully I don't have to make another video like this for a few months. We're also going to work on we're going to start with the filter on the air dryer. I'm going to replace that probably tomorrow, and then we're going to replace the entire air dryer in the next few weeks, because this is an ongoing issue. We have replaced the filter before, but I don't want to constantly have to keep dumping out between $45 to $65 on purge valves. This is getting a little out of hand. But anyways, everything's been working pretty great. We've got this bad storm is coming through down here. Tropical storm Ida, Eta, estimated time of arrival. Interesting name they chose for it, but it's gonna be a long, windy night. Probably cab's gonna be blowing back and forth. But anyways, I'm down here. I'll make my delivery in the morning, and yeah, that'll be that. But quickly, while I still have you here, let's get into the free giveaways. And let me just bring up that in the past, I have given away predominantly trucking industry related prizes here on the channel. But this time around, we're going to go with a PlayStation 4 Pro. Why? Because I have learned that there's a good bit of viewers who aren't specifically in the trucking industry, and I want to be able to give back to everybody here. So if you're in trucking, fantastic. If you're not, that's awesome. I'm glad to have you all here. What I'm doing this time around to say thank you is giving away a free PlayStation 4 Pro, and all you have to do to get involved with this is be subscribed to the channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and you're automatically entered. And guys, as this is all random, the more videos that you like and comment on, the better your odds are at winning a prize. I'm extremely grateful for the support, but let's go ahead and wrap this up. My name is Jason. I want to thank you guys very much for checking out this video, and I will, as always, see you on the next one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.